Welcome to Community Media. I'm Eliza Jayne, and this is Trivia. Today is June the 9th, and we have a very special guest today. We have Pete Sox. He is with the Berwick Township Borough, and he is the chair of supervisors. And Pete is a very special guest because he pays for our franchise fee. And what that means for us is we wouldn't have Community Media TV without Pete Sox and Berwick Township. So they pay for all our franchise fees, which allows us to have trivia. It allows us to have all the local news and the local sports. So thank you so much, Pete Sox, for all the support that you provide us for Community Media and the community and Berwick Township. So thank you for being here. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you guys do at Berwick Township?
So I guess since the last time I was on here, a big update I can give for you is we've completed our building remodel. So we completely gutted our municipal building on 85 Municipal Road, and that has been completed. We moved in about a month and a half ago, maybe 2 months ago, and so that's complete. Phase 2, we're going to be doing expansion of the parking lot and total milling and relaying of the entire parking lot. So then everything will be done. So it's quite an expensive project, but the building's really nice. We upgraded everything, LED lighting, more office space, and have it on a generator. We can completely operate off the grid if we have to.
Great. Definitely always making improvements is certainly important to the community. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get started with Community Media Trivia. So if you guys want to play along, go to crowd.live and enter code SR5CD. If you are watching on any other day but June 9th, it's a rerun, but still keep watching because we are sure to make you guys laugh. We have our special guest, Pete Sox, with us. We have Ack, we have Greg, and Wild Bill. So let's get playing trivia. We'll see what our first question is as we get going. So don't forget to enter in code SR5CD at crowd.live. And we'll see what the first question is. You guys ready? I see Wild Bill got a haircut since the last time we were here.
Yeah, they took a little bit too much off the top.
I see. Upon what mountain did Moses receive the 10 Commandments? Horeb, Ararat, Sinai, or Carmel? I'm not sure.
I'll give you a hint, but
Sure.
I forgot to sign on to the
You forgot to sign on to the trivia?
crowd.
Crowd.live. SR5CD if you're playing along at home. Very good.
Yeah,
50%.
I got nothing.
You got nothing.
I got it.
I
Oh,
actually
Yeah,
know
I'm
what
sure.
it is. It's probably the only answer I'll get all night, and I'm not signed on yet. So if you haven't done so, sign on to crowd.live. Don't be like me.
We'll pause it so we can catch up. Wild Bill's dysfunctional as usual. Can we expect nothing less?
Hey.
We'll pause the game so everyone can catch up.
Okay, 5 STD.
You getting on there?
STD or something?
SR5CD. Crowd.live.
SR5
5CD.
CD. Okay.
Yeah, crowd.live.
Bill, did you go to night school, Bill?
Yeah, but I was marked absent because I was too dark.
Get your crayons out, write it down. You got it?
All right, it's coming up. All right.
All right.
Can I answer that question? I believe it was Mount Sinai.
You got it right. Did you cheat? I think you saw the answer.
No, I know. Like you think I did all that?
Yeah, you did.
I could Google it.
All
not
right.
All right.
We're rewinding it. We'll start. The Battle of Midway took place during which conflict? The 100-Year War, the 9-Year War, World War I, or World War II? I think this one's going to speed up. The answer was D, World War II. We sped through that one a little quick. We'll move on to the next question, trying to get back on track.
I apologize.
Pete's in first place.
Who are these answers?
Who turned down both the lead role in Back to the Future as well as the opportunity to perform the hit song Danger Zone for the movie Top Gun? Michael Jackson, Huey Lewis, Corey Hart, or George Michael? I do know that song. Top Gun was one of my favorite movies.
I live in a danger zone.
You live-
That's where I'm at.
I think that's obvious. I think we're all in the danger zone today with this show if we can't get on track with this. We're all going to be in the danger zone. And 60% said Huey Lewis.
Ah,
But the answer was Corey Hart. Greg has some
Oh, that was
competition
wrong?
with Pete, but he's having some reception problems, so. Which campaign during World War II had the largest amount of soldier deaths of U.S. soldiers? The Battle of Normandy, the Battle of the Bulge, the Battle of Iwo Jima, or the Battle of
Okinawa.
Okinawa. Thank you, Greg. You got
Well, that's a
reception.
country.
You got the reception back just in time to save me.
That guy had to go outside just to get reception.
Yeah, isn't that sad? I need to put another
Yeah.
router in my Bob
Your
shoulder.
neighbor's got better Wi-Fi than you. That's what's going on.
And 80% said the Battle of Normandy, and that was correct. Nice
Right,
job,
my
guys.
grandpa was in there, and his grandpa was in there.
Greg, you're in fifth. This is what
know.
reception does to you. Kingston is which country's largest city? Cuba, the Dominican Republic, Haiti, or Jamaica? See what survey says.
Pick one.
Eeny, meeny,
All right.
miny, mo. What do you think, Ak? You just gonna guess?
What do you think?
I'm thinking Hades.
Haiti?
I don't know. That's what I'm
picking
thinking.
Jamaica.
Haiti is.
You're making me crazy.
Jamaica.
It's Jamaica, man.
It's Jamaica. 80% said Jamaica.
yep.
Jamaica.
Jamaica, man.
Pete's still in first.
Jamaica-
Greg has some
Jamaica,
competition.
mine.
How much you
He's catching
making?
up,
How
though.
much you making, man?
I'm with Jamaican.
On the show Family Ties, what president's picture did Alex Keaton keep on his nightstand? George H.W. Bush, Ronald Reagan, Richard Nixon, or Jimmy Carter? If you know this, you should win the whole trivia because who knows what you keep on your nightstand in that show? If
I
you're
know.
that detailed oriented.
You got this
I
one,
know,
Greg?
it was a pretty well, yeah, it was a pretty
What
well-known thing.
president-
Alex
Yeah, I
Keaton
think so,
was super conservative in a family of like California liberals.
100%
Yes.
said Ronald Reagan.
But it was actually Nixon.
No, it was Nixon.
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 What?
Are you kidding me?
He backed the
That's
loser.
interesting that 100% of you got it wrong. Which Israelite king granted incredible wisdom from God? Solomon, David,
I know this one.
Saul, or
I know this one.
Xerxes?
I got this one down.
It's wisdom. It's not strength. You picked the wrong one, Act.
No, I know this one. Oh, I know this
too.
one.
You picked
Yeah, I know this one.
Wisdom or
I
strength?
don't know the rest of them, but I know this one.
You can't have both wisdom and strength? You can't have both?
Well,
Come
if
on.
you're Act, you can, I guess.
If you're hack, you can have
It's
both.
Solomon. What's up, baby? All
80%
day.
said Solomon.
That's what it is.
What it is.
All right, I gotta get back in the game.
Your
Yeah,
dad's beat you,
gang-
Greg, second place. Nelson Mandela was which African country's first president? Botswana, Ghana, Nigeria, or South Africa?
All right, this ain't fair.
If I don't know this, I'm gonna turn my card in.
Are all these questions just for Act?
They're
He
all
came
for
back after a week off and all the questions. Did you write these questions, man? Come
It felt
on.
bad for me, dude.
Oh man, it's Nelson Mandela.
Ball foul.
I don't know the answer.
It felt bad for me.
Most of the times I don't know the words. South Africa.
I get to keep my card. Yes.
Greg is in
Oh,
second
you
place.
did.
Nicely done, Greg. You're creeping up there. Pete, you
I
got some
see that.
competition.
I see that.
Which is the only U.S. president to receive a Purple Heart? Dwight Eisenhower, Ronald Reagan, John F. Kennedy, or Harry Truman?
I know this one.
You know this
Eisenhower
one?
never served in combat. Reagan was an actor. Truman never served in the military. So
JFK just kind of,
JFK saved a bunch of guys in his PT boat, got cut in half, and got injured.
That's
Oh, yeah?
right.
And the answer
He
is
was on an
60%
incredible amount of
said
painkillers for the
JFK.
rest of his life.
Ding.
JFK.
JFK.
all right.
Greg's in first place. Didn't take you long to catch up, Greg.
All
Man,
right,
you in first place,
Enough of
Greg?
that.
Which Marvel
Come on,
character is charged with
what
the
were we
protection
playing with?
of the Time Stone? Captain
Got
America,
this one.
the Hawk,
Uh,
Doctor Strange, or the Black Panther? Even I know this
ah,
one.
crap.
This is like the
I
only
see,
trivia
I-
question I know.
I have watched one Marvel movie, and I know this. I realize this now, but it's too late.
You know it?
Yeah, I think it's Captain America.
Hey.
I'll
Oh,
give you
No,
a
it's
hint.
not Captain America. I don't
Everybody,
think.
It's not.
a hint.
Let's do it again.
Let's do
Let
it
me
again.
change my answer.
Now
All
you
right,
want to
I got
stop
it.
and rewind. Doctor
I
Strange.
got it right. Huh. I just know Captain America opted to go back in time or whatever and age from the 40s. Or,
Yep.
In 1984, a young pre-Friends courtesy Courtney Cox appeared in a music video with what chart-topping 1980s rocker? Pat Benatar, Billy Idol, Bon Jovi, or Bruce Springsteen?
The only reason I'm laughing is because you had trouble saying his last name, her last name. Like you didn't want to say anything wrong. You were like,
Hey, Greg. You got this one, Greg?
my mom watches this
I
show.
did Billy Idol or Bon
I'm
Jovi.
under very strenuous
Got
lighting
it.
here, Wild Bill.
COX, you're allowed to say that.
Yeah.
Bruce
Anybody?
Springsteen.
Man.
I got that right.
don't know
I
if
didn't know
it's
she was in a
Springsteen fan.
video.
I didn't either.
What was the name of the area that most U.S. soldiers slept in while in combat during World War II? The dugout, the foxhole, the barracks, or the mess hall?
Yeah. Actually,
They were in the mess all day in trouble.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking they wouldn't sleep in the mess hall
I think the key here is in combat.
in combat.
Oh, in combat.
Right.
There's the key
Yeah,
word.
not in dinner.
I got mine
Not in
wrong.
dinner.
Mm.
40%
Yes.
said the foxhole.
Yes.
Survey said
What?
the dugout.
Are you kidding me?
No,
That ain't right.
that's not right.
That's not right.
It's not called a dugout. It's called a hasty fighting position for starters.
Yes.
In 1985's The Breakfast Club, Judd Nelson played the classic character of John. Greaser, Gopher, Gipper, or Bender? Is this a trick question? Everyone was silent.
Gopher was the guy from the Love Boat. Hey, Pete, fuck that. Oh, Sox. I'm sorry. I read
Hey,
that.
yo, whoever got the answer to that, man, I got you.
I'm guessing.
You're giving out money. I'll take it, Ag.
For the
I'm
right
guessing.
answer. For the right answer.
Yours
I
was.
guess wrong.
40% said
If
Bender.
that ain't, what was it?
It went too fast.
Bender.
It was
Bender.
I got that. Oh my word! I should be past you now, Greg.
Which king of Babylon destroyed Jerusalem and its temple? Cyrus? Shendenberg? I didn't say that right. Greg, what's...
Nebuchadnezzar.
Thank you. What's the next
Nebuchadnezzar.
one?
Bible Act.
I don't know what the next one is.
Nebuchadnezzar or Shishak.
Yeah.
Thank you, Greg.
I know that.
My saving grace?
I know it too.
I thought
You know it too?
Yeah, I played one of those guys in the Bible school thing.
Was one of those guys.
Nebuchadnezzar threw the 3 guys in the stove. I was one of the
Nebuchadnezzar.
guys they threw in the stove. I didn't have to say
Yeah.
it.
100%.
Yeah. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
There you go.
Yep.
Come on, Pete. You're catching up to Greg. You're in second
I
place.
am.
So close. Who was captured in the American military mission Operation Red Dawn? Greg, I'll let you read these.
Muammar Gaddafi, Saddam Hussein, Osama bin Laden, or Slobodan Milosevic.
Pete, the quicker you answer the questions, the higher points you get.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
What
it's
if the
probably-
question is a lie? What if they ain't captured nobody? It's
I
a
don't know.
lie.
Yeah. Bin Laden wasn't Red Dawn. Gaddafi we weren't involved with. I don't think
40%
we
said
captured
Osama
the
bin
Wilson.
Laden. 40% said
So it was Hussein.
It
Hussein.
was Hussein.
Yeah.
Touchdown. Where am I at? Damn,
Touchdown.
I'm still last. I ain't that much last. Bill, you way behind me, dog.
Which Avenger
it up, man.
character has the most lines of dialogue through the entire Marvel Avenger series? Steve
Come on, you
Rogers,
gotta
who's
know
Captain
this.
America,
Gotta
Thor,
know this.
Tony Stark, who's Iron Man, or Peter Parker, who's Spider-Man? In case you guys counted the number of times they spoke.
Yeah, I did.
There was
watched-
some
I can tell you
sort of-
exactly
yeah,
the number of time they spoke.
Number of lines of dialogue.
1,732.
I tried out for that. I didn't make it.
100% said Tony Stark.
Touchdown.
Come on, he was the star of the show.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right, Greg. You need a trip
I've
here.
only seen Guardians of the Galaxy, guys.
I
I
love
haven't even seen the
Groot.
second one.
Which quarterback led his team to 4 NFL championships during the 1980s, capped off by a third Super Bowl MVP award on January 28th, 1990?
But if Joe does, if you don't know that, if
Can't
Joe don't
tell
know
you.
that,
I can tell you who it wasn't.
if Joe don't know that, then you don't know nothing. If Joe don't know that, I'm just saying, if Joe don't know that,
I don't know that.
you don't know.
100% said Joe Montana.
Montana.
Joe Montana it
Hannah
is.
Montana.
I knew Ack was gonna get that one.
You better believe it.
So close. What clever 3D mechanical puzzle was invented in 1974 but did not become a worldwide sensation until 1980 when marked by the Ideal Toy Corp? Rubik's Cube,
I got that one.
Tetris,
Tetris.
Mahjong, I don't know if
I
I
will
said that
say
right,
true.
or Rubik's Tactile.
Okay, how many people have solved it? Socks, have you?
I
No, I
cheated
have
and moved the
not.
stickers
I
before.
did.
That
I took the
doesn't count.
stickers
though.
Well, yeah,
Me
I
too,
was
Ack.
going to say that.
I found the stickers off one time and put them all back.
I think we've all done that.
20 minutes.
It's called thinking outside the box.
That's
Get
right.
outside the Rubik's Cube.
Outside the cube, you mean?
Good, I don't feel so bad. Apparently, all you guys have done it. Adolf Hitler kept a picture of which United States business ledger on his desk? William Kellogg's, Henry Ford, John D. Rockefeller, or Henry Kaiser?
Okay. Who was the most racist and anti-Semitic business leader of the 19th
Of all
century?
those. Well,
I don't know, it's a bit of a competition, but this one kind of takes the cake.
Right.
40% said Henry Ford or Rockefeller. Henry Ford.
Dang, man, I was gonna pick that dude.
Wow.
I got his
I don't
card.
know.
You have his card.
I never went to see the guy. You know what I mean?
You know,
I started
man, yeah.
thinking-
According
I
to
know this one.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off, who is the sausage king of Chicago? Abe Froman, Ed Rooney, Sloane Peterson, or Cameron Fry? Oh, I can't
I've seen that movie
remember.
once.
I don't know. I'm guessing.
I've seen that so many times.
Hey, Ack. Who's
Yeah.
the sausage king?
Who, what now?
Who's the sausage king, Ack?
I can't tell you, man. But you give me a little bit of this right here. We can talk about
Why
it.
you keep waving money around? I'm not getting paid. Damn.
Because I want the answers from Greg.
I don't know
Yeah.
this one, man. I guessed, but I got it right.
40% Abe
Who
Froman.
would- What?
I think, are you getting the questions fed to you ahead of time? This is rigged.
I don't even get the questions ahead of time. That's why I'm reading the answers wrong.
Oh,
Which
I know this
Israelite
one. I know this
prophet
one. I got
was
it
swallowed
already.
by a great fish?
one. Hey.
I know that
Joshua,
one.
Nieve, Elijah, or Jonah?
Actually, that was Nineveh.
I know.
Never. See, that's why I can't even
Touchdown,
read the words right.
right.
I don't get them ahead
You
of
gotta
time.
read the Bible.
I read the Bible.
Man,
You gotta
they
read the
ain't got
Bible.
nothing but sports
I did, I went-
questions and Bible
Come on,
questions.
Eliza, you went to Catholic school.
I know.
How
I
do
went
you
to
not know that?
I went to Catholic schools. You know all the
Rigged this.
words.
You rigged this week. You rigged it.
Who did?
You did. You took a week off to get your hair did. And
Yeah, man. Got my do up. Got my do
100% said Jonah, and that's the right
Put on a
answer.
hat, man.
Man, you can't put a hat on
You gotta
locks,
put a
man.
hat on.
I got a baby locks, dude.
So do I.
Goldilocks.
Put a hat on it.
During the war, what were hamburgers called to make them sound less German? American patty, beef sandwich, Liberty steaks, or patty melt?
What?
Oh man, I don't know.
I didn't know hamburgers
All
sounded.
of them
I didn't know hamburgers
All of
sounded
them are
German.
good.
Well,
Hamburg.
Hamburger.
Hamburg.
Well, actually, a friend of mine
Hamburger.
can't say his first name, but his last name is Hamburger, and that's pure German. So
Really?
yeah, I don't know.
40% said beef sandwich, but the answer is Liberty steaks.
Mistake.
The answer is what?
Liberty steak.
Liberty steak.
Really?
Tomorrow for lunch at work, we're having Liberty steaks.
We have a Liberty State.
Which of these actors was not a member of 80s actor group known as the Brat Pack? Ali Sheedy, Demi Moore, Corey Feldman, or Rob Lowe? I never even heard of the Brat Pack. Heard of the
That
Rat
was
Pack.
The Rat Pack with the, you got Steve Martin. No, the Rat Pack.
That's where
The
they
Rat
got it.
Pack.
That's a rat pack.
The Rat Pack.
Brat
Who is
Pack.
that? Who is that?
Frank Sinatra, man. You got Dean Martin.
Sammy Davis Jr.
33% Demi
Dean
Moore.
Martin. Dean Martin was it? Yeah.
Really?
Corey Feldman.
Corey Feldman wasn't?
Yeah, I know, right?
Huh.
No, I got that one wrong.
Wow.
I
Greg's
beat
in
you.
first.
I'm in fourth.
At this point, no one can catch up. Which Atari video game featured a jungle explorer alligator and swinging vines? Frogger,
Oh,
Pitfall, Adventure, or Jungle Hunt?
man.
Spent a lot of time playing this game.
You did?
For a long time. I got an Atari for Christmas one year, and they stole it from me the same day. Christmas
The same
morning.
day.
They stole it from me.
Who stole it? Your
Someone
parents?
broke into their house and took it.
Oh.
Ooh,
I used
Who
to
was
have
it,
this
your
cool
mom?
game where you could swing cars to, the torch. It was called
80% Jungle Hunt. And the answer's
Mm.
Pitfall.
Jungle Hunt is the answer. You start out the game swinging across vines and you swim
Yes.
through a river and stab
It was
alligators.
called
Yes.
Pitfalls,
Then you got to
man.
go over the bouncing boulders. Then you got to jump over the witch duck slide.
In the Netflix series, The Man in the High Castle, which two countries take control of the United States after World War II? Japan and Germany, Germany and Italy, Japan and Korea, or Japan and Italy? This sounds like a good show. I've not seen it.
You need to fire your question guy.
You should have finished watching that series.
There's
If
a
anybody
rebel-
knows this,
Two places I don't live. Let's put it that way. How about
I've never seen the show. Has
What?
anyone watched it?
No.
Yeah.
You've
some
seen
of
it, Pete?
Yes.
33%.
It's an interesting alternate history.
Oh,
Japan and Germany, 33%.
Huh.
we should get a half point for that.
Greg's the winner. Denny's in second. Pete's in third. Wild Bill.
Greg's always the
Kitaro
winner.
and then
Greg,
bacon.
You're so smart.
Nicely done, guys.
Jungle Hunt was
You're on your
totally
neighbor's
different.
Wi-Fi, man.
Yeah.
What did you
She's
say,
a
Greg?
nerd, and it's
Call for a rematch next week.
He's a nerd. He wants to.
So you
He
were
wants to
right,
question the
question.
trivia's questions. You
Hey,
think the answers
hey,
are rigged?
Hey, Yak,
What?
how do you write the questions and still lose?
Pete,
I did it on purpose.
Pete, I wanna
man.
ask you
did
a
it
little
on
bit
purpose.
about
I'm
your-
grateful to your man.
Pete, I want to
I
ask
didn't
you a
want
little
Greg
bit
to feel
about
bad.
your podcast. I understand that you do
Yeah.
a podcast.
So I'm general manager of Breadbox Media. You can find us at breadboxmedia.com. We're a national Catholic podcasting network. I have a weekly show I do where I interview Catholic authors about the books they've written. So that's what my show is. We have about 65 shows in our lineup.
Oh, very cool. And so you interview different Catholic authors.
Yes.
Oh,
Yep.
very cool. And does it air at a specific time, or you can just listen to pre-recorded?
You can get it. Yep. I just record it and then it's uploaded usually Friday
Okay.
evenings.
It's not live. You just pre-record and then.
No,
upload. Oh,
it's
very
not
cool.
live.
Oh, awesome. Very cool. And how would someone request if they were a Catholic author to get on your show?
Well, I pretty much have connections with all the Catholic publishers, so they usually just come to me and ask.
Oh, very cool. Awesome. Anything else interesting that we should know about you that you want to talk about or promote?
No, not really. This is fun. I'd encourage other municipalities to look at offering some of their franchise fees to the community media to keep you guys going, and you guys do good stuff.
Great. Well, thank you so much for being on the show. Guys, did you have any questions for Pete, Greg, or Wild Bill?
Not really. I'm in a different township.
You got your wheat bread over there?
Wheat bread?
Wheat bread. All right, you threw me for
I
a
thought
loop.
maybe Greg would have an intelligent question, and then I just wanted to know how it felt to go through life with the last name Sox.
It was fun. It
Kind
was
of
fun.
slippery.
There's not many of us. There's not many of us.
Not many of them.
Did you meet a last girl was your wife's maiden name Shoes, perhaps?
No, no, it was not actually. So yeah, and So, and I even have 5 kids, so I don't have an even pairs. So I don't.
They all have socks and shoes
You got 5
together.
kids?
Yes.
You need to have a 6th one so you can have a matching socks.
I know. Yeah.
As long as one of them doesn't get lost in the dryer, right?
Hey, one always gets lost in the
That's
dryer, right?
One of them got lost in the dryer. We're still searching for that.
I mean socks, not the kids. Well, you know.
Well,
My apologies, Pete. You're doing a great job.
No
Pete, thank you so much for
Awesome job,
all the
Pete.
support that you give community media. It really is important to the community. We're allowed to, then we can provide, the trivia, we can provide local entertainment. It's really important, especially as we grow and try and provide more entertainment and different shows to the community. So thank you so much. Wild Bill, Greg, you guys got anything to add? No?
I got nothing. The
All right.
answer was Jungle Hunt.
No, it's Pitfall, man.
Pitfall, Jungle Hunt.
I had it. It was
Literally
Pitfall.
described all
Trust
you
me,
do in the game.
you got the generic brand game. If you bought the real Atari game, it was Pitfall.
I'm going to have to Google it.
Pitfall sucks.
Wonderful.
All right, that's a big cup of coffee you're drinking there, buddy.
Well, that ends
I
another
want
episode of this week's Community Media. Thank you so much for being here, and we will see you next week. So long.